Dudes and dudettes, welcome back. Switching up the vibes. I feel like this is a cool vibe. You look great today. I don't know if anyone's told you, you look amazing today. So, let's get into our story. What is our story today? We are going to do another recent story, a good news recent story. We're in Chicago, and we start our story off with a man named Leo Cundiff. So Leo is on the phone with his aunt. He's enjoying a nice walk in the park out in Chicago. He's talking to his aunt, and he starts to hear the blood-curdling screams of a woman. And as he's walking, he's on the phone, he's walking, he hears this, he's like, what's going on? And he looks over, and it was a very windy day in Chicago. For all of you that don't know Chicago, Chicago is right on, oh God, who's gonna crucify me for this? It's on Lake Michigan? It's on one of the Great Lakes, okay, forgive me. And it gets windy in Chicago. It's the windy city for a reason, you guys. And these gusts of wind start picking up. And he starts hearing this woman scream. And he looks over and he sees this nanny who is walking with a baby in a stroller. The stroller from the wind was so strong, it threw the stroller and the baby into the lake that they were walking along. And it was a decent day outside, but the lake was still super cold because you guys got to remember, it's so cold. We're up north. It is flipping cold in Chicago. So the water is still really cold. And obviously Leo sees what's going on. He doesn't even hang up with his aunt. He just drops his phone. His aunt can hear this whole thing. She starts freaking out. And Leo sees this stroller and this baby in the lake, and just without thinking, without hesitating, he said, I didn't even think, there was no plan. I just saw what was happening and immediately jumped into action. So he dives headfirst into the lake to go get the stroller and the baby. Now, this stroller and the baby, I don't know if you guys have kids, but as someone who has kids, babies and strollers are not light, my friends. They are very heavy, especially in a lake with water, in freezing cold water to add to it. So Leo jumps in. He's struggling trying to keep the stroller above water and the baby above water. And he's really struggling in this lake, guys. Like, this is a life or death situation. He could drown with the baby and the stroller, and they all could lose their lives. Like, this is a life or death situation that we're in right now. And this other man, he's a American Airlines. He's either a pilot or a flight attendant. His name is Louis Caposte. And Louis is also on a walk across this lake and happens upon the situation and sees what's going on. Now, they're both heroes. I will preface that right now. They are both heroes. You two men, Leo and Louis, you guys are heroes. You should be so proud of what you did and jumping into action. You guys are heroes. Louis takes a more measured approach of the situation, kind of sees what's going on and uses his brain and thinks, hey, if I take my sweater off and I throw it to him, he can use it as leverage and I can pull him out. So that's exactly what he does. He takes his sweater off, he throws it, Leo grabs onto it with the stroller, pulls them out of the lake, everyone lives, the baby is alive, everyone is okay. Leo had to spend an extra night in the hospital. I believe the baby did too, but everyone is alive and breathing and woke up this morning and got to experience their day. So Leo and Louis, absolute heroes. You two are absolute heroes. And I bring this story up with these two men because it shows us how we can be heroes in different ways, right? We can be heroes sometimes where it's just we take action. There is no plan. We just step up and we get to it with no regard for anything else in the world other than doing what needs to be done, doing the right thing, right? Even if it costs us our life. And then we also can be a hero in using what God has given us, our rational brains, and being rational creatures and thinking logically through our problems to find solutions that work. And when the two of those get combined, you get stories like this. And I just came upon this, and as a father, I was just so happy reading this and seeing how we're all different. We all look at situations. It could be the same situation, and we will all come about it in our own unique and individual way. And that's one of the most beautiful things about being a human. It's one of the most beautiful things that God ever did to create all of us, is that we'll come at a problem in our own way, some of us are more out of the box, some of us are more throw caution to the wind and just go at it, right? Some of us think about it and solve it. But when it comes to helping people, it doesn't matter the way you do it. It matters that you're helping people. So Leo, Lewis, you guys are heroes. To be honest with you guys, since, I like to be honest and emotional and vulnerable on here with you guys because I literally have nothing to hide anymore. I don't know if I would have been a hero in that situation. I want you guys to think, would I have been a hero in that situation? Would I have been Leo or Lewis? Would I have been neither? What would I have done if that opportunity came upon me? I hope and I pray every day that I can become a Leo or a Lewis and step up when it really matters for random people, no matter who they are. If they need help, I need to be there. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to do 2 verses for the 2 men, the 2 heroes. We're going to start with Proverbs 14:8. I found 2 different ways of being a hero in the Bible. So Proverbs 14:8 is for Lewis. It is the wisdom of the clever to understand where they go, but the folly of fools misleads. So understanding where you're going in this life, understanding and thinking through your problems, rationally coming to conclusions that make sense logically are all good things. You should not be folly and foolish in the way you view the world. There is objective truth. There are ways to come about solutions. There are things you can do and apply into your life to better it, right? So Proverbs 14:8 for Lewis, he is the clever hero. And then for Leo, the man of action, we're in James, I got my little one, we're in James chapter 1, verses 23 through 25. It's tiny. You guys know that. You guys know that already. There's not a lot of light in here. Bear with me. 23 through 25. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks intently at his natural face in a mirror. For he looks at himself and he goes away and at once forgets what he was like. But the one who looks into the perfect law, the law of liberty, and perseveres, being no hearer who forgets, but a doer who acts, he will be blessed in his doing. And I like to think that Leo, being a doer in his acts, got blessed with Lewis coming around the corner as the Proverbs man. And the 2 of them working together saved a little baby's life. Saved a little baby's life. And the best part about it, the both of them were just so happy. They didn't even want to take credit. They were like, hey, it was the right thing to do, so I did the right thing. I hope all of us can be like that. I hope I can be like that. I genuinely hope that I can lock in and be a hero like Leo and Lewis in every day of my life, in everything that I do, like we talked about, right? Doing it and being a hero in the smallest of actions so that when the big moments happen like that, you've prepared yourself to be that hero. I think all of you can do it. I know all of you can do it. You can totally do it. I know you can. God knows you can. That's why he put you on this earth, so that you could be a hero for him. So go out there and be a hero for God. Do great things in his name. I love all of you. Hope you enjoyed the vibes. This is where Josiah makes his music, by the way. If you didn't listen to his music yet, what are you doing? Listen to his music. It's amazing. I love all of you. I believe in you. God believes in you. Go out there and be the freaking hero that you are. You are a hero. Be it. Do it. Become it. and hopefully I will too. I love all of you. Stay blessed. I'll see you tomorrow.